Welcome back. It's time for the Tee-Up with Brent Lael and Brenda. Busy week for the London Knights. They're back home tonight after a loss in Kitchener last night.
Yeah, and they'll drop the puck in just moments against the Guelph Storm. Carlisle, the first 1,000 fans into Canada Life Place tonight, received a special promotion.
We've done 3 bobbleheads now, and every year it gets more and more exciting. And this year, of course, a couple teasers of who it was going to be, and the fans all had their chance to give us input. But of course, now we've announced the Sam Dickinson bobblehead this year.
This edition has the Memorial Cup champion holding the trophy over his head. It's the 3rd edition of their bobblehead, following Mitch Marner and Easton Cowan the past couple of seasons. The San Jose Sharks rookie has 1 goal and 8 assists in 45 games so far in his NHL career.
If you look at the stats, he's one of the greatest London Knights defensemen of all time, and of course capped off last year with the Memorial Cup. So it's cool, it's unique to have the Memorial Cup that he's holding with the bobblehead. So it's going to be a lot of fun for the fans here.
And in high school sports, the winter season is nearing an end, and that means playoff time is getting underway.
Yeah, basketball and volleyball are into their postseasons, and the city champions will be determined next week. Wassa Swimming was at the Aquatic Center today, and athletes booked their tickets to OFSA, while the Nordic skiers earned their spot in the provincials yesterday.
Nice job, ladies.
Halfway. Nice job, ladies. Half done. Keep going.
Straight through.
The Wassa Nordic Ski Championship took place up in Hepworth, which is just south of Wyerton. Students from 4 London schools, as well as Medill, WCI in Woodstock, and Central Huron, all had athletes there. Among the winners, Logan Lawrence from Saunders. He did the senior boys 6.5K in just under 27 minutes to win gold. He's off to OFSA in 2 weeks.
Baseball season is here with Major League spring training underway.
Yeah, pitchers and catchers reported to Dunedin today, and the Jays are just getting started on their American League title defense. Not far behind, a few local minor leaguers are excited to head south and prepare for their seasons.
1-0. Anderson lines it up the middle. There's McGinnis again, knocks it down. Shortstop Jackson on the hop. Throw to first. What a play! McGinnis to Jackson, the alley-oop for the 3rd out of the inning.
It was more than a dream come true. I mean, I'm just getting started, so I mean, there's more to go. But I mean, for that as a start to get to high A, my first year was more than I expected.
There's Core Jackson from nearby Wyoming. He was drafted last year in the 5th round by the New York Yankees and then was sent to High A Hudson Valley. He's been working out at Centerfield Sports before heading down to Florida. The young man with speed, power, and defensive skill played 25 games, getting his feet wet in pro ball.
It was a blast, honestly, more than I could have expected. Had a great time. It was a lot different than college for sure, but I love it. It was a lot higher of a competition, and I'm excited to keep going at it.
And finally, Brent, Western track and field athletes and their quest to defend a national title.
Yeah, the women's track team #2 in U Sports right now, while the men are #3 in Canada. They're in a great position to defend a national championship despite the programming having a lot of turnover.
I think we have a lot of momentum coming into the OUA.
Heading into the upcoming Ontario Championships at York University, the defending U Sports champions are no longer the hunters. They are the hunted.
Last year was absolutely, undoubtedly a once-in-a-lifetime team, and that's something we all kind of had to wrap our heads around heading into this season. Like, last year was not the norm.
This season is a little different. Western Track lost some superstars. However, they did replace them with others, like rookie heptathlete Jackson McKay, who broke the U Sports record in his first meet.
I cannot wait for York and honestly to do another hep if I end up doing it OUAs. And yeah, I'm super excited, and I honestly can't wait for that.
The changes around campus aren't just with a new crop of athletes. They have a new boss at the helm after Vicky Crowley retired on top. Caroline Earhart, a 10-time Canadian champion triple jumper, has moved from assistant to head coach.
My experience in the sport has very much come in clutch through this transition. Vicky told me a few years ago, you know, you take little pieces away from every coach that you've ever worked with. I couldn't have asked for a more seamless experience, like having already been on the coaching staff for the past 4 seasons previous to this, and as well as just always having Vicky as a mentor and having her on standby on the phone.
Some of the athletes admit they were feeling the pressure of trying to defend a title, but that went away quickly.
I think our focus was our team culture and bringing the young ones in to really just feel like a family, because I think that's where a lot of our success comes from.
And despite losing some heavy hitters and U Sports individual champions, this team is rebuilding, while still a powerhouse.
We're seeing some of our younger cohort really step up and fill those spots. And we won't be graduating a lot of athletes this year. So again, exciting times to come.
Brent Lail, CTV News.